Oh man, I'm gonna drastically miss Naomi in professional wrestling for the foreseeable future to satellites, everybody. If you don't know context around, I'll explain in today's podcast of satellites. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode of Lucas Limits on YouTube and all audio platforms, which is episode number 5 of the Lucas Limits podcast for your Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. You're also always Lucas Eon on Twitter, YouTube. Well, you get the point. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, Lucas Eon. Watch on YouTube, click the like button today's podcast, turn the bell for post notifications. I would subscribe if you've done that already. And leave a comment when you think of episode number 5 for Lucas Limits for your August 19, 2025, your Tuesday, August 19, 2025. Watch on Spotify, leave me a 5-star rating as well. And a comment when you think of this podcast is at least for today, being August 19, 2025, obviously. Go watch on YouTube, go follow, go subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Lucas Eon, discuss all things football and wrestling, not just football, but sports and pop culture, to be more specific. I'm on a series where I'm discussing the AF, basically division previews for the upcoming 2025 NFL season. Let's get right into your podcast, shall we? There's nothing too much to discuss today. Got 2 reviews from Smackdown and Raw, including the Naomi pregnancy announcement she made on Raw last night. Let's discuss first your Friday Night Smackdown, your Friday Night Suckdown, August 15, 2025 reviews. That's so fucking boring, bro. Oh my fucking god. Sami Zayn gets traded to SmackDown, quote-unquote moves to SmackDown. For what? God knows fucking what, nor do I fucking want to know, to say at least. We'll discuss that. Also, it's your Monday Night Raw, August 18, 2025 review. Like I said, Naomi announcing her pregnancy and be out for the foreseeable future. In 2025, maybe beyond the satellites. We'll discuss that. We're also discussing WWE reportedly planned ESPN debut next month against AEW All Out. Oh, but I was told AEW is not competition. WWE is not worried about AEW. Why are they doing shit like this? Don't get twisted. It's still reports, just rumors, honestly. Oh my god, bro. This is all for fucking money, and fucking pettiness. They care about AEW. They really fucking do. It's staring right drastically in the face. It's unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Don't get twisted. We're going to slam AEW in this podcast, so with Tony Khan. Speaking of him. He responds to a troll claiming that WWE would shut down AEW. I don't know why the fuck he's spending time on during these types of times. Or about fucking trolls on Twitter. I don't get it. This is from Tony Khan to say at least. We're going to discuss that. Also, some backstage details in Ace Austin's AEW signing. I can't believe fucking that shit. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck cares about Ace Austin in AEW? Who fucking cares? We ever seen guys like Ace Austin already on the fucking roster and people Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight, more specific, Jet Speed. Oh, like, who the fuck cares? Stop signing so many fucking talent, AEW, Tony Khan. We're going to discuss this and that. As always, finish off with this day in wrestling history of say at least. As always, thank you for watching Lucas Limits Maybe. As always, it's episode number 5 for your Tuesday, August 19, 2025. Starting with, you guessed it, your Friday Night Suckdown. Your Friday Night Smackdown, August 15th, 2025 review. Starting with Solo Sikoa, the reigning defending loser United States champion. He starts the show obviously and talks some trash about running SmackDown, quote unquote, obviously. And Sami Zayn interrupted by saying that he is now on the SmackDown brand. And Zayn also thanks Solo for ruining his chances at the World Championship, a World Championship in focus on other goals like the United States Championship. Well, let me stop there for a fucking moment. Who the fuck says you want to go for a World Championship and you thank the guy for fucking up your dreams from a World Champion to ultimately say that for ruining his chances and that shot the world title and goals like the United States Championship? Man, that's like a consolation prize of all things, Sammy. And you're fucking saying stuff like this. Who the fuck writes this shit? Who writes this shit, man? It's unbelievable. It's fucking comical at this rate. And the rest of MFT attacked Zayn until Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu made the save, and SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis made a 6-man tag match official in the main event. This, my friends, you can tell already, it's an normal grade of C-. Really? You're starting off your show with a good old fucking MFT for SmackDown, and also Raw at Division, no pun intended, I'm getting to Raw your next segment. You like to start the same shit. SmackDown is your MFT, or LA Knight, or Cody Rhodes, or fucking like, not even LA Knight, maybe see Cody Rhodes and MFT. You didn't even see Cody Rhodes this week whatsoever. That's a fucking stupid decision. An MFT for SmackDown, you start for Raw with Division. Like, come on, bro. Stop with the formulaic fucking starts. Like I tell you, people, I don't know how many fucking times in this podcast. The start of your show is supposed to set the tone later in the night. Did this do anything of this? In fact, it made me want to flip the television right then and there. Worst grade in the whole fucking show, by the way. C fucking minus is your fucking grade. I don't fucking give a shit. For Sami Zayn challenging Solo Sikoa for a United States Championship. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck? Who the fuck writes television like this? For Sami regain his chance to ruin the World Championship, and ultimately saying he thanks Solo for ruining his chance to go after the fucking United States Championship. How fucking stupid does that sound? You ruin your chance for a World Championship by some other guy, and just go for a mid-card championship. It was like fucking second, third place if you ask me. Fucking ridiculous. C minus, you're fucking great, bro. I can't say the show gets better from here, though. Alexa Bliss, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, defeats Piper Niven. A big fat C. Little bit better in the opening segment, but not by much, bro. Listen, I love Alexa. You saw my wrestlers A-list. My favorite wrestlers start the letter A. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. It's available on YouTube, on the Lucas Limits, and all audio platforms. Lucas E. Allen Show. But this did nothing for me. I gotta be honest, bro. I could have sworn just saw this match a couple of weeks ago, nonetheless. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably am wrong, but still. Maybe I'm thinking when Piper Niven was fucking Drew Doudrop, probably fucking me. In all seriousness, a big fat fucking C is your grade. I don't fucking care. I'm sorry. I love Alexa. I like Piper a lot, but still. A C is your grade. What else can we say other than that? Nothing. Got it. Now on to Mellow Don't Miss. What a fucking awful name is that, by the way. Mellow Don't Miss. I feel like just give this an F, but just be up based off that fucking grade. That's the name. Mellow The Miz, known as Carmelo Hayes, and The Miz, obviously, defeat Fraxium, Nathan Frazier, and Axiom. It should be a C+. The match is actually not that bad. I think it's a B-. Not great, not bad per se. Very fucking random. And why the fuck are we still having Carmelo Hayes with the fucking Miz? The fuck are we doing? This cannot end any fucking sooner, man. I am tired of Miz being linked up with these younger guys for Carmelo Hayes. And it's been basically wasting them away. Not that Miz's fault per se, and blaming Triple H. But still, bro, who the fuck cares? I have no fucking idea what the fuck we're doing here. Then we beat Fraxium by a skull-crushing finale on Nathan Frazier for The Miz. The fuck are we doing with Fraxium too, man? Like, it's seriously unbelievable how much this show fucking sucks, man. It's almost just as bad as NXT. People might say Dynamite is as bad as SmackDown. I think SmackDown is just as bad as NXT. I thought Dynamite was great last week. It was obviously not good either, just like SmackDown. But still. This gets a B minus. We don't want you to fucking sit on there having already in this podcast with this. Now on to the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. Defeat DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Decent match, don't care. Gets a B. Tie for the best credit in the show, by the way. Like, sir, who cares, bro? I like DIY. I love DIY. I love the Street Profits. You're thinking me a great match on paper. And it was not bad. So you can't make me care. I'm sitting through a fucking show with fucking opening segment MFT and Sami Zayn. Then we go from a tag team named Mellow Don't Miz to this. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing here? Generally asking. You mean Alexa and Piper was even like boring, honestly? Like, how am I supposed to care? Seriously, how am I supposed to care? It was a fun match, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about a banger match like this. I love both tag teams. But still. Let's get to B. Shall we move on? We shall move on. The Drew McIntyre. He had a promo about why he attacked Cody Rhodes and reigned defend undisputed WWE champion last week. Not a bad promo per se. It also gets a B. I asked this one question. Is the match with Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE championship happening in Clash in Paris? If that's the reason, if that is happening there, why the fuck are we having Drew McIntyre not lose one, not two? Wait, this is but three fucking Clash PLEs in general, named Clash involved. I know it's not UK or Scotland, United Kingdom. I get that, but still, bro. Really? It's like he's on his mini opposite of Undertaker WrestleMania streak, kind of like that. He's kind of like on levels like Asuka's WrestleMania losing streak with Clash and whatever, bro, to say the least. Not that WrestleMania is like Clash in the whatever, Clash in Paris or Clash at the Castle, like PLE's name in the past. Doesn't matter. It still has Clash in his name, so why the fuck not? I think you should probably count Clash of Champions with him and Randy Orton, but whatever, but it is what it is. But this gets a B. Like, it was not bad per se. Like, I'm looking forward to Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes match, don't get me wrong, it might be very fun. But seriously, but we don't know the outcome. Cody Rhodes is not losing that championship his first defense after being John Cena at SummerSlam. That's just not going to happen. I'll be shocked if he does. But seriously, this gets a B. What else can we say other than that? Oh, this gets even better for the main event, bro, shall we? This gets so much better for the main event, right? So nobody ever. Sami Zayn, Jacob Fatu, and Jimmy Uso defeat MFT in the main event, with Sami Zayn once again pinning your United States champion. Why do I make those titles prestigious there, Triple H? 2 weeks in a row, Sami Zayn beats Solo Sikoa. I'm not complaining about that. I complain that you're fucking beating your champions left and right, especially the United States title. This gets a big fat C. Not only does this a six-man tag on the flying fuck match main event your show, but against your United States champion who got pinned in this match by a haluva kick, and you hear a fucking car outside my house. I'm sorry about that. This show fucking sucks, bro. This show fucking sucks. What is so good about this show, or decent about this show? Nothing I can go back and watch. Like, this show fucking is boring can be. This overall show grades a C+. A little bit better than last week when it was a big fat C, but not by much. It's in the B ranges. A minimum of B minus. No, it's a C fucking plus. And that is your Friday Night Suck Down August 15, 2025 review. Shall we move on to a show that's almost just as bad as SmackDown? Monday Night Raw. Let's move on to your Monday Night Raw August 18, 2025 review. Starting with Division. Being Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman. They start the show, and Jey Uso interrupts and called Braun Breaker a little dog. That was fucking bizarre, if you ask me. Probably because he's been called the big dog like Roman Reigns was back in the 2015 era, to say the least. But whatever, I don't know, you should call him a little dog. He's not that tiny. Whatever, bro. And he'll keep on the porch, which is fucking even weirder, honestly. And Paul Heyman made a challenge on behalf of Breaker, a Breaker to an Extreme Rules match later in the night, and Uso accepted. Formulaic fucking start to your show. Not as bad as the SmackDown opening promo, it's also called MFT and Sami Zayn. But still, bro, how am I supposed to care? And this is involving an Extreme Rules match. Look, I'd like to call back a Paul Heyman about ECW in this promo. That's fine by me. You didn't get no complaints about me with that. But how am I supposed to care for an Extreme Rules match later in the night with fucking this barely any build? But this was a Jey Uso and Braun Breaker match. And this getting Extreme Rules on a fucking random Raw episode? The fuck are we doing here, man? I'll be honest here, though. At least we get a 5th straight week of Monday Night Raw matches in the main event. And the fucking DQ. It'll be fine. I'm grateful for that. Don't get me wrong. I'm even saying the match was bad. Like, we're going to discuss that in the main event segment. But still. It's starting off not so great, obviously. Like you can fucking imagine. C+ is your grade. And on to Io Sky. Defeats Raquel Rodriguez, and after the match, Roxanne Perez and a voice crackle figure attacked Sky until Rhea Ripley made the save for Io. Another C+. Decent match, don't care. Didn't care for seeing Roxanne attacking Sky. Ultimately, he had the Rhea Ripley to fucking help Io. Because Asuka and Kairi Sane did not help Io, because they were maybe going to talk backstage or something like that. Like, seriously, but who the fuck cares? I don't mean to be so negative on this podcast. I don't mean to be negative. I'm just saying what I feel from my soul, bro. From my heart and professional wrestling, I do what's necessary for this podcast. And puts honesty in the same league, obviously. Like, how am I supposed to care? I love Io, like Raquel, and I love Roxanne, like Rhea Ripley quite a bit. Might be unpopular to some people. But I don't care. I don't care, man. Let's get to C+. C+ your grade. You know, it's even something worse, though. Penta defeats Xavier Woods. A big, fat fucking C. Oh, my God, man. And what do I make the even more to heal New Day even worse rather than pair of fucking Grayson Waller? No offense to Waller, but he's nothing but a fucking jobber in this fucking Raw brand, to say the least. Just being brutally honest with you. Like, who's also, who fucking cares? Who cares? Your buddy over to my left, do you care? Didn't think so, to say the least, man. Oh my God. Seriously, did you pay 1 ounce of fucking iota of attention? Because I know I fucking didn't. Random as random can fucking be, bro. And you think this match be very good on a random episode of Raw. Like, this was fucking boring. I don't care. I don't care, man. A big fat C again. Now, I guess the first thing in this whole segment for the Raw, but you get the point. There's more C's to come in the next couple of segments, so don't get it twisted. The Judgment Days, Finn Balor and JD McDonough defeat Mr. Iguana. I think that's how you fucking say his name. And Dragon Lee. Another big fat fucking C. Oh my God, man. I know this is obviously an audio podcast, but I was behind this recording. I was like rolling my fucking eyes just thinking of that. But I saw it's obviously on Raw last night. I'm like, who the fuck cares? Oh my God, man. If you care about this, God fucking bless you, because I don't fucking care. Random matches after random matches after random matches after random matches. And people could yet complain about AEW, which I fucking do. But if you're complaining about AEW, you might as well complain about Raw here. What the fuck is wrong with this company, bro? Forget that. What the fuck is wrong with professional wrestling in 2025? Been saying it all fucking year, it feels like. Fucking boring ass shit in 2025. Not as bad as Triple with Vince McMahon, but it might be almost heading that way with TKO. Never know. And ESPN's partnership with WWE. But whatever, bro. I guess go with the flow and just let it play out. Just let it play out. Let it play out with what? The Judgment Day, Mr. Iguana, and Dragon Lee. What the fuck am I supposed to let it play out for what, bro? Just asking. Just asking. Oh my god, man. This show fucking is boring. It's not as bad as Smackdown. Actually, it kind of is. It's tied for overall show grade. We give it in a couple of minutes, so obviously. Let's get the fucking see what I'm going to say about that. On to more C's. Becky Lynch, the reigning defending WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, defeats Natalya, and at the summer, Natalya taps out. Unbelievable, bro. And after the match, Lynch attacked Maxine Dupree until Nikki Bella made the save. Another big fat C. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Like, who? Seriously. I love Natty, love Becky, love Nikki. How am I supposed to care? How am I supposed to care? We've seen Becky and Natalya I don't know how many fucking times in their careers. How many times do I have to see this match? Granted, I'm probably not seen in a while. But, bro, how am I supposed to care? Generally, and by the way, I think this is not even for the women's IC title, but Maxine Dupree gets a shot. And Natty gets a non-title shot. What kind of fucking logic is that? I'm not saying you should have given Natty a shot. I'm sorry, that's my last week's thing. Why the fuck do you need to give Maxine Dupree a shot? Oh my fucking god. This company acts like they treats their audience like they're fucking stupid. Oh my god, bro. Who am I supposed to care? How am I supposed to care? Big fat, another C is your grade. Luckily, you got better, though. Luckily, you got better than the last two things that grade in this show. Naomi, the reigning was defending WWE Women's World Champion, announces that she is pregnant and will be vacating the WWE Women's World Championship. For that, I'm going to give it an A. I feel like I'm be a fucking asshole. I don't give a grade on this. I mean, especially if I'm being more of an asshole, I give a grade on this. It's going to be a bad grade. But still, even without that, I like the comedy given that Naomi possessed in this segment. When Naomi talked down to Adam Pearce with fucking like, I vacated one championship before. I'll be shitting something. She spent played shit, I believe. When Netflix let it go with a flaw, I think. Forgot, it was something with shit. I forgot what it was. But something in general. But I thought it was fucking funny as fuck. I was dying laughing, people. I ain't gonna lie. My god, I'm gonna miss fucking Naomi a lot. Especially when you take another piece off of WWE on television. Obviously it's whatever. It's her thing. She got pregnant. She's gonna be a mom. It's great for her. It's just weird, but it's just bad timing, honestly. But then again, you gotta be happy for her in the end. I didn't think that she was going to be pregnant at all. I even said myself, I'm a man right now, I was fucking wrong. I said, like, how is she going to be pregnant with trying to run of her lifetime of her career? Man, was I fucking wrong. I admit, I was wrong. Anyway, she was also pregnant in the early stages. She won this championship, believe it or not, people, while she was pregnant. The first week, I believe, when she was pregnant. I believe, at least. It's somewhere around there, to say at least. That was fucking crazy, man. That was fucking crazy. Shout out to Naomi. I love her to death, but she is fucking great. Now I'm gonna miss her to fucking death, to say the least. But shout out to her and Jimmy Uso being mom and dad. It's great for them, to say the least. Happy for those two people, to say the least. I love Naomi. I love Jimmy Uso quite a bit too. Him and tag team with Jey Uso. I love it. So wish those two all the best being a mom and dad. Hope to see Naomi back. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. It's my God, man, because this show fucking used Naomi's highlights, to say the least. Wasn't for this show would probably be a fucking C overall show grade. This gets an A. By fucking far, the most noble thing and best thing on the show. Yeah, and it takes a woman getting pregnant for this show to have the best thing on it. We love Naomi, don't get me wrong, we love Trinity Fudge. We all love Jimmy Uso too. But to think this show needed a big time overall grade, or big time like thing that happened on the show, involving a woman getting pregnant, just to show you how fucking bad this show is. But we all love Naomi. Shout out to her being a mom and everything. It's fucking incredible for her. So very much proud for her, to say the least. And I hope this year Backstage around. Like Mrs. Show could fucking need her, obviously. They could definitely use her. One of the few highlights this fucking whole year, it feels like. Oh my God, man. This gets an A. By far the best thing on this show. This has an Extreme Rules match on the show. A shout out to Naomi. We'll miss her a lot on this podcast, to say the least. Especially because of professional wrestling standards in 2025, obviously. And for her and Joe, because I'm always a fan of Naomi, to say the least. Even long before she was a heel, to say the least. Going on to your main event. Jey Uso defeats Braun Breaker in the main event in an Extreme Rules match, thanks to Roman Reigns taking out Braun Strowman got involved in this match. I don't know if it's announced yet, but I believe we're getting Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns at Clash in Paris. That's actually pretty good I like that quite a bit. But you need lead to this to get an Extreme Rules match? No. We do not need that, to say the least. Like, it's only, I don't know, like a backstage segment, or even this main event segment with these all these guys, to say the least. It's a very big hiccup there, to say the least, whatever. Like, we have this, like, you don't need an Extreme Rules match. We don't need that right now. Especially with giving out matches like Jey Uso and Braun Breaker. Like, seriously, you're just playing out Extreme Rules matches for this, to say the least. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable, to say the least. Not that this match is bad. I just didn't care. And just have Roman Reigns on it to end this show, to say the least. Like, bro, how can you make me not care for Roman Reigns in a Bronson rematch for Clash in Paris? I'm not complaining about that. It might be a fun match, don't get me wrong. There's a chance to elevate even more so Bronson Reed. But my God, man. Do we have to have that? For Extreme Rules match, like for Jey Uso and Braun Breaker to lead to this? The answer is absolutely no. It's not a bad match, I gave it a B-, but still. As for the overall show for Monday Night Raw, August 18th, 2025, it's like Friday Night Smackdown for August 15th, 2025, a C+, to say the least. Moving on to WWE reportedly planned ESPN debut next month against AEW's All Out pay-per-view. Lovely, to say the least. Hear my chair go off again? Lovely. I'm sorry if you heard that. WWE may begin airing content on ESPN next month prior to the official 2026 start date of their new media rights agreement. According to a report published Sunday by PW Insider, discussions are underway for an unannounced WWE PLE scheduled for Saturday, this September 20th, to be broadcast utilizing ESPN platforms. I don't know if they're actually streaming this live on this ESPN platform. I doubt it when I think about it, but still. Why do you, like, I don't fucking care. How am I supposed to care? I can't stand ESPN getting the rights to WWE PLEs. I hope the guys will still be on Peacock. I would hope to fucking God. If you're starting right now, with all the backlash they got for September 20th for this shit, they all be out of their fucking mind. Just start it right now instead of 2026. It's saying ultimate fuck you to your WWE audience. It's ultimately saying fuck you to your so-called WWE universe. Like, I absolutely can't stand what's bullshit like that. So I hope to God, remember them just mixing up on words here. I hope to God that's to say the least. But how am I supposed to care? How am I supposed to care? Ultimately, be so fucking petty for the sake of being fucking petty, bro. That's all it fucking is. That's all it fucking is. I'm for fucking money as well, too. The ultimate fucking paycheck from your Pergolius ass kissers, TKO. Unbelievable, to say the least. And on some AEW negative stuff I got to discuss for the people that would say up to this point, Lucas, you're such a WWE hater and AEW stan. Well, you'll be fucking looking like an idiot right now. Tony Khan responds to a troll claiming that WWE will shut down AEW. Following last week's broadcast of AEW Collision, a user on the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, obviously, responded to Khan, claiming they can't wait, quote-unquote, for AEW to be shut down due to competition from WWE. Good old tribalism, to say the least. In response, Khan kept it brief. He posted a GIF from the television series Star Trek with a simple and sarcastic message, "They'll be today." The post was clear and concise dismissal of the user's comment. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong here, but did you have to fucking say something to this fucking troll who's obviously being a fucking troll? The fuck are we doing, Tony? Hire a better PR team if you even have fucking one. God knows what you to say, at least. But hire somebody to take care of your social media accounts. Because my God, when we see Tony Khan on Twitter or X, whatever name, or even Instagram, he is fucking nauseating. Oh, is this justified? This is awesome chants from the AEW fans. I don't mind you sound like a British accent, but still, bro. This is such good shit in all fucking Vince McMahon ways, to say the least. Justified, this is awesome chants from the AEW fans, and this said, whatever, they're just taking part in for Dynamite, or even pay-per-view, whatever. Like, seriously, stop! Shut the fuck up, Tony! I feel like if I see his bullshit, I feel like just slapping my phone to the screen up across its fucking screen, to say the least. I'm joking, obviously. I'm not actually saying that, to say the least. But honestly, like, Tony, stop being fucking stupid. I'm not saying you're just as petty as WWE, but stop fucking giving in to these fucking no-name fucking trolls on Twitter. I am tired of it as an AEW avid fan like I am the Sailors. And major voice crack, go figure. Backstage details on Ace Austin's AEW signing. Following his debut on August 16th, episode of AEW Collision, a new report from Fightful Select has confirmed that former TNA star Ace Austin has signed a multi-year contract with All Elite Wrestling. The report also provided an update on the status of his former AEW tag team or TNA tag team partner, Chris Bay, to say the least. We're not going to discuss in this report. According to the report, the detail between Austin and AEW is a multi-year agreement that this comes after his TNA contract expired earlier this year. TNA was reportedly hopeful they could retain him, but the two sides were unable to agree on financial terms. Which obviously with TNA going head-to-head with AEW with stuff like finances, with money, to say the least, Tony Khan's will win any day, gave a week, to say the least. Even with TNA in a working relationship with WWE, honestly. But still, bro. How am I supposed to care for Ace Austin? We've got guys like Speedball Mike Bailey, Kevin Knight, like guys like that. How am I supposed to care? Is this man gonna make a lick of a fucking difference for AEW in 2025? The answer is absolutely not, to say the least. Like, who fucking cares? He'd be as much talented of a wrestler he could possibly be. If he doesn't make any difference to AEW, then what the fuck benefits Tony Khan from signing this man to AEW so that made to say the best out or the best wrestle, brother? I'm not comparing him to Hulk Hogan, but still. How are you supposed to care, people? The answer is you can't, at least in my opinion, to say the least. And finally, on this day in wrestling history, starting with 2001. In the midst of an invasion angle, WWE presents SummerSlam from the I think that's how you say it, center in San Jose, California. The card featured mainly WWE versus the Alliance matches with several title changes occurring, including The Rock defeating Booker T for the WCW Championship. I believe WCW was bought out by Vince McMahon at this time, I believe. And Edge, Mr. Colt Man himself, Adam Copeland in AEW, taking the WWE Intercontinental Championship from Lance Storm. So that was 2001. A year later, in 2002, after serious title changes on the night between Bradshaw, Tommy Dreamer, and Crash Holly, the 24/7 rule for a WWE Hardcore title was discontinued. The title itself would be declared defunct 1 week later when the Intercontinental Champion Rob Van Dam defeated Tommy Dreamer in a title unification match. So that is 2002. On 2012, 10 years later, WWE presented SummerSlam at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, obviously. A fairly lackluster event was headlined by Brock Lesnar getting a win over Triple H via submission. That's 2012. On 2017, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn number 3 took place at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, and featured 2 title changes. Alexander Wolf and Eric Young of Sanity defeated the Authors of Pain for the NXT Tag Team Championships. In the main event, Drew McIntyre won the NXT Championship against Bobby Roode, which also was the debut of Adam Cole in the Undisputed Era, to say the least. Fucking great main event that was, to say the least. Mount is finally just part a year later in this same wrestling history, 2018. WWE SummerSlam took place at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. A number of title changes would take place on the night. Most notably, Ronda Rousey won her first and only Raw Women's Championship from Alexa Bliss. In the main event, Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar for a Universal Championship as well. So that is this day in wrestling history. And before we get on with today's podcast, I want to make something perfectly clear with me. A couple things clear to say at least to wrap up this podcast. If you think I'm a little bit negative to say at least in this podcast, and that's all, it's okay with me. As long as you understand where I'm coming from, that's all I care to say at least. I'm all for constructive opinions, to say at least in professional wrestling, as long as you're being nice towards my opinion. But if you're being like an asshole towards my opinion, then I don't give a shit what you say, in all honesty. And also, to say the least, I'm also working on something that hopefully get like a video podcast off our YouTube. I'm working on something very interesting in the coming months, to say the least, hopefully, knock on wood. With the selling my house, to say the least, I'm getting more money for that. I'm not going to nothing to do with money, to say the least. But once I get a lot of money from selling my house, people, I'm going to be putting a lot of money in this fucking podcast. Maybe not a lot per se. Hopefully get like a camera, to say at least, and work on better editing skills, to say at least. You can obviously tell if you watch me on a regular basis. So stay tuned for that, to say at least. Thank y'all for watching. Lucas Limits on YouTube and all audio platforms for episode number 5 for your Tuesday, August 19th, 2025 podcast, to say at least. I don't think it'll be a podcast tomorrow, at least for his main YouTube channel, Lucas Limits. It might be like on the YouTube section of Lucas E. Allen. Would be like more like the AFC West preview predictions for that said division. If not, that'll be out tonight or some later than that. I don't know when, to say the least. To say the least, thank y'all for your support and obviously your understanding, to say the least. And I'm out of my peace, so I'm out. Take care. I love y'all big time, to say the least.